fuck is we talking about?
You feel me?
Yeah, nah, literally I smoke everywhere. Smoke everywhere.
You say you smoke everywhere?
I mean, there's some times that I'll smoke everywhere, but I think, I don't know.
Smoke before I shoot a wedding.
Yeah. Nah, I smoke before I wake up.
And when I go out during the wedding.
I smoke before I wake up, my nigga. Like, and then
Before you wake up.
that's how much I smoke.
I can smoke together.
Yeah.
We be linking up.
I have to smoke before I even wake up. That's how much I gotta smoke. My nigga, like,
That's
Smoke
a fact.
before you wake up, brush your teeth, then smoke.
smoke again. Know what I mean, like,
Not brush your teeth, then smoke.
Yeah, I brush my teeth like 4 times in the morning, bro.
smoke again.
Cause like I have to smoke before I leave the house, and I'm gonna brush my teeth.
Nigga say I'm gonna smell like Listerine and Kush.
Y'all be forgetting that I got the mouthwash up top too. I'll be like, damn, bro, I need to fucking grab that shit.
Yeah, real quick.
Just put it in the car.
Yo, bro, when I be going to hotels, I be taking all their mouthwashes and little shits. I be like, yo, bro, Monday.
You're supposed to.
So all that shit.
Same
Are
thing.
you?
Listen.
You
Just-
pay for that.
since we're on topic,
Oh, yeah.
nigga, fathers, mothers, when you in that hospital delivering that baby, take all that shit
All
too.
that shit.
You
Wipes.
paid for it.
Nigga,
That's what that's
Diapers,
for.
diapers,
You pay for that.
diapers,
Bro, I had them
formula.
gloves. I don't even need half of the
Birth
gloves.
cloths.
What is this? I don't need. I don't know.
All that
I'm
shit.
taking
Take
it
the
though.
gloves.
Yo,
Yo,
I had them, bro.
Night one, we had a nurse like,
Long
yo,
stick, the long fucking Q-tip sticks, my nigga. Take those, my nigga.
yo, nurse, this nurse was really shit.
I don't know what this is for. I'm taking it. I don't know. But I'm taking it.
That's for people with casts and shit.
Oh, all right. But I'm taking it.
Yo, we had a nurse came in like the first night that we was staying there. Damn near got tight with us. She was like, yo, don't let me come back in here and y'all got this shit like still left here. Like, when I get in here, make sure this shit is gone.
Hey, it's a bank robbery, nigga.
I was like, oh, say less.
Bro.
Oh, say less.
If I could have took the landline, I would have took
You lucky I can't get this fucking TV off the wall, my nigga. Because I would have took that bitch too, nigga.
every pamphlet,
Yo, so wait.
every diaper.
Wait, what was your...
What's that? What's this, that witch shit that, you know, that cools them down with the pamper?
I don't know about that. I'm not up on that. I'm not up on that.
You know what? Okay.
Every
All right.
every delivery is different.
If you have a
guys.
delivery that's vaginal, they have stuff to cool it down.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, niggas, so I took everything, really.
Banks was like, Bryce was just about to ask y'all, like, you know what I mean, what y'all took and all of that
Nigga,
shit.
I took
Like,
I was
everything.
I was gonna go a whole other direction.
I took everything. Every
I was about
feminine product, every burp cloth, every pamper, every Q-tip.
No, I feel you. I feel
I
you.
was lightening the mood.
Nigga,
I was like, yo, bro.
I took the gloves.
The
Small,
homies is in
medium,
the
and
room.
large.
The homies is in the room.
Fuck am I taking all these gloves for? Like,
True. No, facts.
Small,
That's a
medium,
fact.
large.
I got the rubber gloves.
I got the gloves and I ain't even
A&D
have a
ointment,
baby.
every Vaseline tube. I'd have to open an A&D for like 3
My
months.
question was gonna my question was gonna be
All little packets. She
When it
want
was
to catch your
show,
packets.
My nigga asked me that shit.
when it was snack time, right? Middle of the night, right? Because I don't know what facility I was at, but like y'all had to stay there, right?
Yeah.
So when it was middle of the night snack time, you had to go to that little refrigerator kitchen area.
Nigga, I had VIP.
What was
They
it?
brought
What
that shit
was
to
it? What was it that you was grabbing? What was your beverage of choice? What was the snack of choice?
This nigga ain't never bring me a ginger
Can I
ale.
go first?
Yeah, no, you can go first.
Fuck y'all niggas, because I wasn't able to leave the fucking room, nigga. I was in jail for 4 days.
Oh, that
nigga.
was
I
COVID for real, for real.
I was
Bro.
mid-corona, nigga. I couldn't go
Damn.
nowhere,
Bro,
nigga. You can't have
You
visitors.
ain't get no pause popsicle? You ain't get no popsicle?
My nigga, if I needed something, I would have had to call the
Bro,
nurse. Like, yo, can you
nigga, I
please
was
bring me?
having-
I had to
Wait.
only
I was
order
having
Uber shit in
fish,
between
burgers,
certain amount of days
chicken.
and hours and shit like that. Like, it was real strict, my nigga. Like,
Yeah.
there was nobody allowed on my floor.
What hospital was this?
It was damn, what the fuck is
Valley.
it? Valley, yeah.
Valley.
Valley,
Oh, Tina,
yeah.
yeah.
So, we was in Englewood Hospital living it up.
So
Y'all niggas was past the
I
point
was a
of
little bit farther into the pandemic, so
Yeah.
outside opened back up a little bit. I was able to
So
kind
what
of.
was you grabbing?
So I'm talking about before I was able to leave. So that first night or two, I was fucking that apple juice up, bro. That apple
Them
juice.
little baby
The
apples?
little
The
Harlem
cafeteria joints?
What, the sun cups?
Yo,
The cafeteria joints,
yo,
dog.
I was leaving that shit 4 or 5 of them shit stacked up on top of each other. It was those. It was those. It was the little fruit bowl.
Yeah.
It was those, the fruit bowl.
Uh-huh.
And at that time, so just before we went to the hospital, I started getting on this like chamomile tea shit, like right. Cause I can't,
bro.
Yo.
I'm always up.
Let's continue this conversation, but we gotta start this motherfucking show, dog.
Hot water.
Yo, son, let's do this, bro. What the fuck is going on, man?
We're probably gonna start off with that green
Wait
flag.
a minute. What's this?
Green flags. We're gonna probably start off with that.
This ain't enough.
Remember we
Make
choose
it
that,
enough.
bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what time it is? Let's go.
Make it enough.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What's this? This ain't enough.
Fuck it, let's get right into it, right?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Turn that shit off.
I'm sorry.
I signed the Bulldogs for a second.
Banks, what the fuck is going on, man? What are we doing here, dog?
Yo, sit back and relax. Make sure you guys pull up a drink because you're gonna need it for this episode of Make It Enough Podcast. You already know, man. What's good, everybody?
What it do, baby?
As always, it's your boy DJ Banks, and you are now in tune with Make It Enough Podcast.
Make it enough.
As always, I'm here with my brothers DJ Bugs,
What's up, Doc?
DJ Blueprint,
Rumor has it the blueprint classic.
and our producer Q always. Be sure to follow all of us on all platforms at Make It Enough Podcast.
Yeah.
What's going on, fellas?
Yeah, let's continue, Bryce. You was fucking stealing apple juice and shit like that?
I wasn't stealing. It was provided. That was part of the services rendered. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, it was fucking them apple juices up. Mm-hmm. It was the fruit salads.
Okay.
I had to get the chamomile tea, the chamomile tea to help go to sleep.
He is crazy. That shit crazy. That non-caffeinated pee. Hey.
That's like a bad cigarette.
But that couch.
I put that shit on everything.
The couch is very uncomfortable.
Yo,
so
Bro, I had to
The
rotate
angle
between
on
the
that
couch
shit
and the
in
chair.
full recline mode was
I had
horrendous.
to rotate between the couch and the chair because I was like, oh, this shit reclines and I can roll it.
Yo, listen, I'm sorry.
You think that's psychologically done?
Well, before we continue this conversation, we are some rude ass niggas. We got a guest in the building this week.
You know what I blame that on?
Let's go.
Our host chose to strategically not introduce somebody.
Yeah,
Introduce somebody everybody but our special guest.
Yeah.
I got this big ass mic grate in my way, so
And that's family, so I should put the pause on you.
It looks like you're always just in the zone, bro. I got you.
All right.
No emotion.
definitely was Banks' fault.
So, Mr. Host, let's start this over.
Blame Banks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to Make It Enough Podcast. You already know.
Make it enough.
Today we have a very, 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 very
Very, very, very.
VE, very airy special guest. Kaesez is in the building, y'all.
What's up, everybody?
Yes.
Oh,
Kaelyn.
It's been a minute.
Kaelyn, how you doing?
Kaelyn. Yeah.
I'm good.
Good?
I'm good. How are y'all?
We're fine. We're fine. I mean, you were gonna hear about a lot about us. I mean, throughout the night. But let's talk about you for a second. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been a busy week and it just started. But
Facts.
outside of that, everything's been pretty good. I've been trying to keep myself busy. Especially just trying to come back and like pop out and be on scene a little bit. So I've been trying to stay in the mix a bit, but I'm here and it's so good that you guys have me here. Thank you so much.
Yes. We like to hear. Yes.
Thank you for coming.
You got so you were actually oh yeah we all kind of know each other from
Yeah.
But let's give some background on this relationship before we start.
small world shit is crazy.
This is Banks, you wanna?
Yeah, me and Kaesez, we go back a lot of years.
I know you
years.
at least 5 years, so that's
No,
crazy.
even longer than
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what the
Yeah.
wild shit
If I
is?
know her at least 5
Right, let's
years.
make the connection.
So we're outside waiting for y'all niggas to get here, and I'm like, yo, where'd you meet Banks? Because Banks was like, yo, I'm bringing the guest or whatever this weekend. I'm like, all right, it's cool, whatever. So I'm like, yo, where'd you meet Banks? He's like, yo, I met him at a party
A backyard
party in Teaneck. I'm like,
And you already know.
No, dead ass.
Who's the only backyard?
Who's the backyard party?
wait, the backyard in Teaneck. Wait, I think that was my house, nigga.
party.
Had to be his house.
This shit is crazy.
But it had to be his house because that's the only backyard parties I've been to.
That was the only house in T that the cows didn't come to too late.
I'm like, yo, I was that fucked up, son.
Nah, it just be that many strangers at your house.
There's so many people.
So many people at your fucking place.
At one point, there was easily 300 people in this yard.
Yeah,
Damn,
it's
yo.
insane.
Bro, that shit was
Easily.
lit
That
every
night was
time.
crazy. It was mad people.
Yeah.
Mad people.
Project X before Project X.
Yeah.
Project X
Real.
before Project X.
If he had a pool, it would have been Project X.
To the
for
point,
sure.
to the point to where like when the boys pulled up to like knock the part to like shut the party down or whatever.
That didn't even
we
do
see.
nothing.
Yeah, we see y'all shit on Facebook and Instagram. Like it was.
Yeah.
It was too lit.
Yeah.
You didn't need your ID or card. Just walk in. Pay the fee, walk in there. Security, DJs, bartenders.
So fucking small world, circle goes around
So
really
it
close.
does.
You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy. So you guys.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, so besides that, you knew my other co-host, Bam,
I did.
previous to that.
It's his family, man.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
It's his family.
Is Bam the reason why you is Bam's connection the reason why you was even there? Maybe somehow.
I couldn't even. I don't know. No, it wasn't. I was just so excited to see you. I feel like I just saw the party being promoted because Facebook was just now popping. That's when everybody was like, "Man, forget MySpace. We're gonna go over to Facebook."
Word.
And
That's how the feds got us.
It's like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah, should have
We got
stayed
it.
on the mic.
Pull up to that
It was like
basement ENT.
smoke out party. We was wild. We was wilding. This was
Yo,
before
yeah,
like we
it was
was like
crazy.
we was wild. We was promoting. We was bugging.
Nigga, weed was like crack back then.
Yeah, we was bugging.
You're like, y'all doing weed?
Yeah, so that's definitely fire. Son, like y'all niggas know each other back in the day, family.
Yeah, it's family.
Before
For
family.
sure.
So you guys met up at the party and continued a business relationship.
Yeah. Kaesez has always been an inspiration for podcasting and just kind of being out there. She's always talked about opening your brain, opening your mind to different things, and also, you know, she's neutral. She knows how to talk from a perspective that'd be more masculine and feminine. So it's always that good balance.
We're gonna
So,
get into that.
for sure. So appreciate Kaesez being in the building.
So Bryce,
Miss Kaelyn.
how y'all know each other?
So my uncle or my aunt, who's my mother's sister, her husband and her father, are very good friends.
I don't think.
So they've
y'all go from, like,
they've always been
kids.
very close friends. Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's my cousin's birthday.
Y'all niggas is cousins.
Cookouts,
Like black.
Yeah.
special events.
Nah, yeah, y'all family.
Like, you know what I mean?
Everything.
Black
Everything.
cousins.
So like I was young and athletic coming up. Her
Extended
dad
family.
has always been super athletic. Like he's in crazy
looked
shit.
out for
so
you,
like
talked
so
to
and
you.
like looking at like challenge, like little always competitive shit, like always just fun. Like just
Y'all know
always fun.
Pop, yeah.
So like just the history is crazy. Like so it's just seeing us come up in our own light has been cool in its own, like, because we've kind of been in similar circles in certain
It
goes full
circumstances,
circle,
and
yeah.
like just seeing how the stars still realign and bring us back together
Yes, sir.
from situations and circumstances that are completely unconnected.
Correct.
Just shows the higher power and like true real purpose behind certain
That
shit.
shit
So
crazy.
like,
Yeah.
That
it's
shit
like
crazy.
it's just more reaffirmation that everybody is doing what exactly we're supposed to be doing.
That's a fact.
And it's just a matter of now everybody's getting that platform that everybody's supposed to get that spotlight that we need. So it's exciting for the future for me.
Yeah.
Doing God's work.
Yeah, man.
When Banks said I got K, I was like, nigga, that's my nigga. What?
1,000%. Yeah.
Bring her on.
You had to have Kay on the show, man. She always brings out a different perspective that we are definitely about to get into.
Oh, we need that.
Yeah, we need that. I think we need to be challenged, man.
Yeah, we need that.
I feel like people think that we have all the right answers, but sometimes we really don't. We need a woman's perspective and just kind of someone that else is open-minded. So
That's very mature.
Yo, I think I got a
Yeah,
I think I got a spoiler, yo. I think she gonna be more along our lines than
okay.
you feel me? So,
Nah,
like,
okay.
so like
Maybe.
just
That's
so
a
like,
very good
just-
possibility.
So like you feel me? Just because I know
in
her a
case,
little
just in
bit,
case.
I don't want to spoil the show.
Banks ain't go out,
But,
you know what I
but
mean? And
people
get,
don't be
I
surprised.
didn't get someone that'll be the
You know what I'm
total
saying?
opposite.
Well, look, but I just want y'all to know. I just want y'all to know it
In
wasn't
our
planned. It
scope.
wasn't planned. Like if it happens,
Yeah.
that just is what it
The
was.
favorites is
You know what I'm saying?
the
Like, you know what I'm saying? I just had to throw that out there. Like
I'm just saying, saying there's a level of favoritism in our scope. So I mean, I can't go all the way. Sometimes you gotta baby steps.
For sure.
So let's get into this, fellas, man. What are 3 green flags of a good relationship, man? What do you guys think that is before we get to this clip? 3 green flags, not red flags, green flags that a woman is good for a relationship. Go.
I think we could just list one.
Go ahead, this one.
Okay.
A good relationship with the family.
Good relationship with the family.
So you go. Now you list one.
We'll go down the line.
Yeah, 3 poppers.
We'll go down the and she'll go.
I'm gonna go too.
I want her to go last. I want her
to go to last.
I want her to talk about what y'all said.
I mean, for me, the openness, for sure.
Yo, B, you was good?
Openness.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Open and just in general.
Open-minded,
Okay, all right.
open to communication. Just the zone of adjusting to kind of what's present and what is needed for now. Not like having a fully fantasized thought of what a relationship is supposed to look like, but you're actually moving with the times and you have openness to change if it didn't go according with your plan.
Flexible and willing to
like
adapt.
That. Yeah, I like that elaboration.
For sure.
That's fine.
BJ. Yes, sir.
I would say a good head on your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Be balanced in reality and
fantasy or desire.
fantasy. Know what I mean? Like just know what I mean, be real.
I'm surprised. That's real PC, man.
Nah, honestly, because
he played it safe.
Because y'all already gave the 2 all answers. You could have been like, she gotta be a freak.
She gotta put something before him.
Like the third shit.
Listen,
we gonna get to that.
No.
He said, let's give it.
That's part of a relationship. If you want to go on just a strictly
we go there later.
relationship, then that's all we need.
Okay.
But if I'm going to spend time, actually spend time with you,
she gotta have a good.
You got it. I mean, I'll be able to talk to you after the.
All right.
Because you don't got a good mind on your shoulder. I mean, it's Uber. You talked about the Uber joints thing.
No, I mean, it's one thing for me to want you to come. It's another thing for me to want you to stay. Right? Isn't that the
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Talk that shit.
That's what Bryce do.
He said, "Get out or stay."
He a rapper. He ain't no
bars.
Yeah.
Real rap roll, nigga. Alright, so we should play this clip.
Yeah, go ahead. Play that clip.
No, hold on. I want K to.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Kay, go ahead.
Okay. Having a relationship with God, I think is important. Or have whatever creator, that they look up to, in whichever retrospect. But definitely having that spiritual aspect, because you got to come back to something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything.
You gotta be serving something bigger than yourself.
Yeah, I mean, DJ Bugs isn't so stereotypical.
No, I was gonna ask her not get too deep. Like the way she explained it, it sounded like you can accept like level
higher power, spirituality.
If somebody believe in God or somebody pray to
Buddha, Krishna,
is that okay,
Shiva.
DJ Bugs? Is that okay? Just something higher than the norm?
I think DJ believes in the universe.
Are we going to deep dive?
This is because this is about to pivot. Well, I mean, we might as well. We got some spiritual motherfuckers in the building. So
hold on.
Wait, here comes the devil.
Wait, chill. You can't bring out the cheat sheet, bro.
I was going to say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 3MM. This is 3 married men. I guess this is where y'all wanted to go. This is why y'all wanted to go with this. This is where you're going to get your weekly perspective from 3 married men with children. This is where you're going to get your daily dose of married toxicity, I would like to call it, for the ratchet. Your golden rap nuggets of relationship for the righteous.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, now that I got that out the way. I don't think you need to have a relationship. I guess. The Lord.
Yeah. Talk that shit.
I don't think you
Is that a sign, bro?
Listen.
Wait, BJ, Bugs, you know what to do. Play my organs. Play the motherfucking organs.
Can I get to my devil shit?
The motherfucking organs, because that was a sign.
Yo, God said no.
I'm just saying.
Hallelujah.
I'm just saying.
What you talking about?
I'm just saying. The conversation was about to take a certain turn.
Won't he do it?
But what happened? He done turned that mic away from the mouth that was going to speak against his name.
Turn it.
All I can say.
360.
All I can say.
All right, let my nigga cook up, man. Here comes the devil, because
Hello, somebody.
I thought he believed in the universe, though.
Yes,
so
God.
I just want to hear what he got to say.
I believe.
Reveal yourself, Father. No, go ahead.
Yo, I believe in the universe also. Now, I mean, obviously we're in a universe, obviously, right? But do I believe that you have to have a relationship with God or somebody? You have to believe in like a holy power to have a healthy relationship? No, because me and my wife don't, and I think we are healthy examples of people that I guess you wouldn't call sinners, but you would call people that just are non-believers. Like we just don't. Conform. I guess
the broad term is agnostic.
Yeah,
like, it's
agnostic, atheist, however you want to define it. But where I would still think of myself as a good person, would you?
And that's the question, right? Right? There's somebody that's looking for a relationship. Can somebody that's looking for a relationship with someone with a connection to the creator or a higher power be with someone who identifies as an atheist? Is that possible? Do we think that's something that can be done?
Do you think? Actually, wait. I'll give you let's toss it up to her. Like,
and that's what I'm saying.
The way I believe. Do you think that like you would be able to find another person like that would suit you, that would believe, I guess, in the same? Just
he's spiritual.
Wouldn't I guess conform? Won't go on.
Right.
Do you think
spiritual,
that's possible?
Yeah.
So, let me tell you something. So I'm ordained. I'm an actual minister. And
hey, yeah, I did not. Wow.
Give me my organs.
Yeah, right, for real.
Give me my organs.
I am. But I just sat. Okay, come on.
Testify.
Come on.
I just cover my hand while that's going on. Wait a minute.
I mean, shit.
All right.
I'm about to roll up to the Lord.
All right.
Roll up to the Lord.
We're not. Hey, we're not gonna go too far there. We're not gonna go too far.
I'm trying to.
Oh no drinking, no. You know what I'm saying? But
Well, no. See, look, this is okay. Look, to me, I personally, I did not choose a specific denomination because I believe that
I'm non-denominational as well.
You know what I'm saying? I think that you can come together with so many different ideas, so many different backgrounds, and it all still be a part of each other.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And necessarily, even when you don't have, a relationship with said creator, the universe is something.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The universe is a part of you. It's a part of you or it's not a part of you. It's an external thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it still is of the same conception, of the same like theory, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's unquantifiable.
So someone that has a respect for their place within creation could still,
I guess,
take the same place as someone that has that same veneration or reverence for a greater power.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, you're having a relationship with yourself.
Right.
Exactly.
Yourself and your environment.
Total different.
Right.
It's a total different perspective when you do a lot of introspective work.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that's
good. Yeah.
It's like, do I think if my girlfriend was completely atheist, would I be like with her? Why not? What she believes is it doesn't have to be of the same. We can have different viewpoints, and I respect that.
As long as she respects you.
Exactly. There's boundaries. There's healthy boundaries in whichever relationship that you decide to jump into.
Mm-hmm. Relationship is friendships. I'm clearly friends with you, and what I see in you is more than just what, because when I was growing up, you gotta understand, atheist is always gonna be right next to devil worship.
Yeah, it's right above.
You don't worship the devil.
No.
You know what I mean? If anything, you respect the sense that you can have a conversation with people that are like-minded with you, but also aren't like-minded with you, but have a cool head. You said, they gotta have a balance. They gotta have.
I respect all religions. Mm-hmm. I mean, I respect all denominations of everything you.
As long as people aren't crazy.
I respect people.
Some people are crazy.
I just personally don't believe in, I guess, a higher power or whatever, a God, however we want to call it.
You believe we all connected?
I believe it. I mean, what you like through the internet?
Whatever.
It's like
Put
that.
it like this. The way I break that down is each and every one of us in here is connected.
Look how we fucking came here.
That's so crazy. First of all, I didn't even know it was your house.
Yeah, it's wild, right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and I remember meeting you at Firewaters over in Hackensack.
Yeah, no, we was. That was
where we was at.
That was the home base.
And that's just
Thursday,
like
Friday.
that's just this circle of people.
Yeah.
She's met Daniel. You know Daniel. You know what I mean? Like it's just this circle of people where it's like, damn, like yo, like you never know like what you do or what you have done, like who it affects, where it affects them at, and like that's just the Earth is just such a small scale. And if you believe in the universe, it's like. That shit is so unquantifiable, bro. It's so fucking...
You can't put it in a box.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Huge. Like, the numbers people start talking about, like, quintillions, like, that shit is like...
Yeah, nah,
but as vast as the universe is...
It's just as crazy, or when I say crazy, it's just as, like, unexplainable as, like, explaining
I believe
God.
there's a lot of things
that
I'm willing to say I don't know the answer to. Now, I mean, there's a lot of things that I just don't believe in. I just don't believe in the realest thing because of
just waste your time.
There's a lot of bad things that come with.
I agree.
Right.
Yeah, good and bad.
Also, I feel like it's a lot of contradiction that comes with all, like, religions and stuff like that. So, I grew up in a Baptist church. My dad was Muslim, so I got both angles. And coming up, when I'm getting conflicting views, I'm grew up into my own ideas and like, there's something ain't right. Like I'm just like, it's everything. Everything can't mesh like together. I wish like everybody could like live and have, but there's been so many wars and everything over religions, and it's just like that. It's just like I believe people are good, and and they want like. I think it's a necessary evil. Some people need something to believe in, and it steers them in the right direction, and there's nothing wrong with that for you to believe in. But I just personally believe I don't need to believe in somebody watching nobody to be a good person.
You don't need that. Yeah. That's what you feel like. You don't need that.
Right.
I could be that naturally. I don't need somebody. I don't need to like to worry about going to hell or heaven to like worry.
I agree.
And all the people be in hell anyway. Hell would be lit, dog. If for real, if we gonna talk about it. Like for real, if we gonna like, my nigga, like we would be getting. Lit. All the parties would be down there. All the joints would be down there. That's where the strip club would be. My nigga, like, what are you talking about? The Henny would be
I've never been to the strip club.
Like,
never
for
been
real,
to the
like,
strip
for
club.
real. Like, where's...
Wait, whoa. Back that up.
I've never in my 20s, almost 27 years of living, been to a strip club. On everything.
So when y'all taking Kate to the strip club?
Next time I'm DJing. Next time I'm spinning, you can pull up.
Yeah, I made this.
I've been to that gentleman's lounge, but that don't count.
Which gentleman's lounge?
The one in what is that shit? Flamingos.
Oh no.
Nah. Well, if you're trying to go to a strip,
you trying to go to like the.
You gotta go down south.
You trying to go to the rat? Right?
Down south, because that's the closest you're gonna get to a strip club.
But even in Jersey,
because they're even closing everything in the city, right? Like Lust is gone, right?
Yeah.
What? Y'all about to take me to a strip? Okay.
We can plan a trip, dog. Like, it ain't nothing but a word.
It can be a research trip. we can
field trip. It's called field trip.
We can go on an excursion for educational purposes.
Would you like to be on the podcast?
That's fine. That's fine.
So I guess
it's not a problem. You ask for assistance, we got you.
This is what happens when you have brothers, ladies.
Pretty much.
We didn't even get into the what the shorty said, but should we move on or?
What's that? Oh, from this clip?
The question was good enough.
No, we can play it.
Should we play it?
Yeah, might as well.
Go ahead.
All right.
3 green flags is if she has a good relationship with her mom and her father. Yes, I ask these questions.
Oh, this nigga, he really be dating these women to fucking get married.
Here's why.
Is there any other reason?
Dad, understand what kind of guys she wants. That's what she grew up on. If you see her mom, you understand how she's gonna treat that guy. Some girls can have a great father and a bad mother, which means they look for the right guy, but once they get you, they won't know how to handle you. They'll like disrespect you, talk to you crazy, whatever. Some girls have a great mother and a bad father, meaning they know how to be feminine women, but they fall for the wrong guys. If both their parents are like good, it's a great sign.
Hard body.
Now, obviously,
that's tough.
You have sometimes you have a good balance like that, sometimes you don't. So, what do you do with that imbalance? If there is a good mother, bad father, she's really good with her feminine side, but then she chooses toxic men. If her mom is bad and her father is good, you'll know how she'll treat the father, and kind of the kind of woman she can grow into. So he's saying having a healthy balance is actually very important. But is there a way to be real with a woman or a significant other and say, hey, listen, like, I see some of these traits that you get from the relationship with your parents, whichever one is the most toxic or none. Do you feel like this is something that we could address? Like, not, and it's a step-by-step process, because sometimes it takes a lot for somebody to actually accept that they may have those traits, because the first thing they might do is be like, I don't see it. What are you talking about? Blah 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 blah. But then once you start, go ahead.
Deflecting. That's
they start deflecting.
Yeah.
Right. So with that deflection, do you feel like there's a way to bring up this type of conversation, whether it's beneficial or not?
Let me go first.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm not married.
Yeah.
I think that's obviously it's a tough subject. But you that's some shit that you probably gotta wait until like y'all are further into your relationship. You can do your research. Not a first date
you
can do your research like him if you want, or whatever you call it. But like I don't know if that's safe to bring up, because I mean we can all attest to that. Like, no matter how much our parents may have influenced us, you can be your own person, and part of your influence is your partner. Yeah. Like, so like if you can't, like, I guess, like, see the good in them, or like bring the better out of them, like, and like, then maybe you're like part of that toxic. Yeah. Like, if she has a bad relationship with her mom, or if her mom is like is a toxic person, and then you, like, the dad is like, maybe he allows it or whatever, and then you get into the relationship and you decide, you're the same person as her father, you're a good person. But if you're a person that allows a bad, like, if you allow bad behavior, and then, like, are you any better? Like, then, you know what I mean? Like, you can't blame it on their parents.
You can't.
Like, you got to be able to bring it to them as an individual, as an adult. So, like, I feel like that's just, like, kind of like a cop-out. You know what I mean? You choose who you date. Like,
that was exactly the direction I was going to go.
Yeah, you chose who you date at that point, and you can't go into it with the elitist attitude of changing a person.
No, of course,
And I feel like there's three kind of real constructive steps to overcoming this situation.
Okay.
Like, first is the realization or the acknowledgement that there's exceptions to every rule. Like, it's fucked up to put people in a box to say, because you came from this situation, this is going to be how you're going to react. So, I don't even want to go down that road. So, like, we can just say this is just an example. The second part is, like, communication is key. So, like, just how there's exceptions to every rule, we can help avoid becoming, or help aid becoming exceptions to that rule by effective communication, by letting our partner know exactly what we're looking for, what we're going through, what we're feeling, what the situation is. We're avoiding the potential failures of that lack of communication. Yeah. So it's being able to sit back and be real and honest with ourselves and our partners, to be able to actually say what's going on, right? So that's step two. And then it's kind of the third part that trips a lot of people up sometimes is, I feel like, just like this physical existence, our parents are here for a reason, right? Right. We have a choice, like, right? Hindsight is always 20/20, right? That's the quote. But we have a choice to either see that and choose, or say that we want to replicate that. That was exactly what it was supposed to be. That's exactly what I want to do. Or this is how and why I'm going to change or improve it, right? Yeah. And I feel like that's the entire purpose of this experience, right? I feel like,
okay, preacher.
I'm sorry, but
Come
like,
on.
to a degree, like,
good shit, bro.
We're spiritual entities occupying a physical existence. Yes. I feel like this physical existence is only to give us a physical reference of mother, father, brother, son, daughter, friend, coworker, just so that when we carry on past this fleshy existence, we have that point of reference to be able to tap back into when we need to understand our connection to our environment, of those that we've impacted and touched and experienced along this journey. So, like, for me, it's all about saying or being real about where you are in that journey. And like, because once you start doing that, we start to understand and start to realize the power of our word and the power of our intent the power of our minds. Like, and that's what it really comes down to, because once you actually start to get behind and do what you say you're trying to do, and you see it start to happen, like, you actually start to realize the power that you really have. So, like, fuck it. Like, I'm done. Like, he's playing the organs. Like, that's it. I'm finished.
I ain't got nothing else on that subject. That was well said.
I just don't think you should, like, if you decided to date somebody with those type of red flags, then that's a red flag.
That's a red flag in itself.
If you're the red flag, honestly,
because that's
type of research are you doing?
Like, it's easy to throw around the cliches,
why are you doing
but that's
research? What trauma have you been through?
Like, exactly. Thank you. Address your own shit.
Because you are doing the same thing,
being super guarded,
expecting
and like you're an FBI
the same wrong
agent.
thing, expecting different results.
Right.
Insanity.
Crazy. All right, so let's move on. That was that's a lot. That's a lot. But
yeah.
I got I was watching last week. I was watching I don't know if you guys have you guys know about Jubilee.
Yeah.
Jubilee.
It's a YouTube page where they have, like, I guess, debates and, like, it's a lot of.
I love to debate.
Yeah, it's a lot of debates. So they have a show called Middle Ground. So this week's episode, they had a male feminists versus female anti-feminists. It was a very interesting. It was a very interesting conversation. You know, a lot of debate. I fucking was on the debate team actually back in the day.
Me too.
Male feminist?
Oh no, I can't shout out who I want to shout out because shit went left after that.
So, but one of the questions were, how do you feel about male birth control?
Like snip snip?
No,
like a pill or something.
Like the pills.
Bro, they would take that shit.
So I'm gonna play.
They said pop 1, pop 2, pop like Skittles.
I'm gonna play a clip. I'm gonna play a clip.
It's just like fucking vitamins.
We'll discuss it.
Men's daily.
Men should take birth control. Huh. That's an interesting one.
So they have the male feminists like vote versus the female, like you come in who you.
Male birth control does exist. The problem is there hasn't been a lot of funding into making it commercially available. It's about making it an equal responsibility all around. Especially if there's a more effective way, like a pill. They can't just whine about the side effects when they know that it can significantly decrease a woman's quality of life when she's dealing with all this.
Her chance of fertility, her chances of. I've never been on birth control, and I don't believe in taking it. I don't believe in putting anything that alters my body. I'm not saying either party should have it, because personally I don't think that anyone should put that stuff in their body. But if one's gonna do it, and then the other one should have the option of doing it.
If it's a pill, they'll reduce the sperm count.
Women have the access to it and men have the access to it. Should is just such a strong word. Make the choice for your own body. That's why I didn't walk forward. But yeah, if you both have the option.
If men had the right to birth control, then they would ultimately be coinciding and deciding if a child should come to life. Right now, women ultimately have that decision.
Facts.
Absolutely.
So let's take it from there, Phil.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
We'll go down the line, Ben. How do you feel about this subject?
I mean, I'd agree with it wholeheartedly. Like,
they should
from that it should be a possibility, or
readily available,
or should be an
option.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Absolutely. There's plenty of individuals that I know that are out here with no intentions of positively raising anyone's child that would readily take this to know that that possibility wouldn't be on the table.
But they will one day have a child.
But they will, right. So this is a temporary situation to address a long-term reality. And it to me would avoid the backlog that we got going on in the child support situation. We got people that are losing their freedom and losing their jobs because they're getting jammed up for back payment because life is real and shit happens, and the situation was designed to target a certain group of people. And
right.
And let's be honest. This is the only thing I'm gonna say. Men are more likely to be scared of surgical things in these areas.
Yeah.
So like the idea of a vasectomy or whatever, even though they say it's reversible,
scary, nigga.
Men don't want
and listen,
men don't want tools down by their chest.
And here's the other part.
We good off that.
Fucking
so we'll probably
control,
be more likely to take a pill.
Birth control, like that hormone shit,
or
like
rub some shit
that
on
shit
it.
is horrible. That shit is horrible on certain females. Like there are certain women.
That's 100%.
There are certain women that have fucking horrendous experiences.
Oh yeah,
going through what they're dealing with. So like there was like perfect example. There was someone I knew in college that like the birth control that she chose to take was a shot at the time. Depo
shot. Yeah.
She was a very fit, she was a good looking girl, and she still was after the fact. But this shot caused her to her body composition to completely change, and it's something that was rampant in people that chose to use this specific type of birth control. Yeah. And like, these are things that aren't really spoken about. These are things that aren't really talked about. These are like long-lasting, like after effect ramifications on people that aren't really considered. That like, it's so like if we can potentially be saving our women from that heartache, that weight on their mind.
You got to start with parents though. It starts so young. Like if you ever worked in a pharmacy, or if you ever been to like, you know, if you ever regularly go to a pharmacy, it's these parents, like, and I'm not saying they're wrong, they don't know what to do. Like these kids are having sex at 12, 13 years old, 14 years old, or the parents think that they're gonna have sex, so they get their daughter ready, like, look, man, I'm not about to have no mistakes at 14.
Right.
And I see these moms bringing their daughter 13, 14 years old to get every 3 months to get a refill of birth control or whatever. Yeah. And it sucks. Man. Like that sucks because it's not like a dad or somebody is gonna. You have to change it from a certain level. You know what I mean? Because you gotta be able to get the parents to see that first, where it's like. Or society, you know, it's just that's.
Oh yeah, I mean, as the father to a daughter, I believe the first birth control is psychological. You feel me? So like, it's like I feel like that's where it starts. That's where it starts. The fear is no, not fear. It's in like kind of preparation or like education of the reality of the situation and knowing that this isn't something I necessarily want for myself.
Let's get to the guests.
I mean, they gonna do what they gonna do regardless. This generation, especially, but. True. I agree with Bam. I think it starts with the mind. Like you gotta, you try to teach your kids, you know, all the ropes, everything you've been through, everything you've seen. But at the end of the day, they're gonna explore because the mind wants to wander anyway. So, I think preparation is key when it comes to a lot of these situations. Like preparation is key. Now, us growing up, if there was a birth control option, I probably would have took it.
Should
for a fact
men take birth control is the question.
If it works, probably. I think we should be equally as responsible, so that now we both. I like how they said you both have a choice now in what you do. Just like we have the choice to put on a condom, right? Even though that's still not 100%, it's still like a chance that you more than likely will not get her pregnant. The same thing with birth control. Now it's like easier. Now you don't got to put on a rub. I mean, there's other things you risk, but if you are safe,
what's that do to STDs?
Yeah, STDs. That's more susceptible things. And then versus like if you use, if you are wearing a condom, but if you're doing birth control, I mean, obviously it's different. I mean, obviously it's like you take a pill, stops your sperm count for a little bit, and then you can blast off. But I don't know, man. It's crazy. I think if they were back in the day, a birth control pill, we probably would have all taken that shit because they'd be like, I bet this is easy. What you think?
I'm back and forth with it. I honestly think that birth control does a lot of damage. And I'm going to speak for myself. I know I tried birth control for like literally 2 months. And the way that my body responded, it just was not in a good way. Like, it was just, I didn't feel like myself. I didn't feel like I was willing or able anymore. It really does mess with your mental health because of these hormones. Like you're putting a different kind of hormone into your body, and it can positively affect you. I mean, obviously in that way, but at the same time, it also does a lot of damage, and people really don't highlight that. Yeah. So I'm kind of like back and forth because even with dudes taking it, what's the long-term effects? What's something that can happen? So I'm kind of on the fence about the whole birth control thing, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, and unfortunately, even with us women, like, people have to go through actual situations where they have to get certain things removed, have to get things based off of the effects of birth control. So I wouldn't want if we see the effects of how it is happening with us, why would we want it for them?
I understand.
I like that.
Shit.
I don't know.
Good angle.
That's
a good angle. Me, I'm not. Honestly, I don't. Should is definitely a strong word. I didn't even know it was available. Honestly, I had no idea that was an option.
You should have done a couple of things differently.
What? Yo.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Cut that out. So
Yeah. Nah, I don't even know if I would have took it. I ain't even responsible like that. Be taking pills every morning, bro. I would have forgot.
I would have forgot a day or two instead of thinking I did it.
I would have thought I took that shit and then that fucked up my whole cycle, my nigga.
That's not.
Niggas said my cycle off this month.
Some women like that.
Niggas said my cycle off this month, right?
That's the worst.
He went straight to the cycle.
Where do you get a
But
cycle
then that opens a conversation.
I'm married. What happened? I know the lingo, nigga.
I know the lingo, but where do you get? That's another. Like, where do we get? We don't have a cycle. Like,
Yo, I don't. I don't know.
What cycle would be starting? Is it a cycle of?
You want to start bleeding out your shit?
All I know is
All I know is you just start having random erections.
All I know is
blue.
What happened?
From example,
wait, that's a symptom?
You up for like 3 days.
From example, if you miss a day,
yo, wait, time out.
You don't want no
That's
damn
a symptom or something?
Nah, that's not.
That's that Viagra.
That's
that vibe. You about to be up for 3 days.
That's that honey pack.
So, like, from example,
that Royal? That's that Royal?
Yo, guys, relax. For example, if you guys, my wife, if she was to miss a day, it would be kind of Travis Scott, like that. Travis Scott, fucking.
No. We're not going back. It'd be what?
Yo!
It'd be what?
Catastrophic.
Yeah, catastrophic.
It'd be
catastrophic. Whatever, my nigga. I'm fucked up.
Everybody shut up. It'd be what?
Catastrophic. It'd be fucked up for her because she would be messed up for the rest of her cycle, right?
Yeah.
So I would think the same thing wouldn't that same thing apply to men?
Hey, yo,
it's the only thing I can. It's the only thing I got to go.
That's the harm effects. You know,
that's the only thing I got to go. So I would. So if I was to miss, a day, then my whole be fucked up for like 30 days, my nigga, and then
potentially, or you have to double up and get sick. Like, yo, I seen it. I seen it. You have to double up that next day and take both of them shits. You gonna get
But that
sick.
doesn't even guarantee. And that's
I know.
why
I'm just saying. It's like you got kids taking these shits. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm
crazy.
like. That's why I'm fucked up.
Nah,
with it.
facts. Yeah,
like it's not.
That's another conversation.
This conversation is for adults, but it's fucking you 10 years too late, bro. They've been taking this shit since like fucking high school.
They literally come to the high school. Like they literally come to the high school, and once you go, you get the HPV shot. Like when niggas was in school, like. Middle school. It started with the Gardasil shot. And every woman had to get that shot, an HPV shot. I think that's the same thing. I don't know. But whatever shot, it should hurt like fucking hell. And that's just to prevent human papillomavirus.
Yep.
Yeah. But that's still like a form of quote unquote birth control. So something doesn't happen, and it also releases a hormone. Yeah. So it's also like, and a lot of people got messed up with that. Get you fibroids, ovarian cancer, so on and so forth. I don't think none of this shit is good.
It's sad, bro. They gotta. You know how they gotta.
These are like required vaccines.
They gotta wean people on shit to test people for this shit. They know it's wrong. Like they know the side effects before they put the shit out.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just. I know this is what like they talking about feminist. I just don't see how that's even a feminist type of thing. Like. That's some shit that's like humanity. Like, it's like, yo, like, nobody should be taking that shit. Yeah. But obviously, if you're an adult, yes, we should all have a choice. There you go. See, that's obviously, I feel like that's obviously the simple answer for everything is that, like, should we have guns? Yes, everybody should have a choice to have guns. You know what I mean? It's everything, you should just have a fucking choice. If some people have a choice, everybody should have it. That's you know what I mean, how I think it is.
I wish that was the case.
Yeah, you know, double standards exist, you know, like, real, like, that's just the world. Like,
that's a fact.
Yeah.
Son. All right, let's
the fact you ain't know that shit was here.
Let's continue on.
Yeah, no, they didn't promote that. They just promoted condoms in school.
Banks, like, what's up? What's next on the docket?
Where, fellas, do you think that men have I don't want to say a responsibility of an obligation, but do you feel like men check on men more than women check on women? And when I say check on women, I'm talking about like straight to their like mental health without comparison.
I'm gonna say a strong hell no.
Is there a video for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a strong hell no. Like, the bros will always make sure the bros are good. But like, I feel like to a certain degree, until or unless something crazy is going on, the conversation will only go so deep.
Woo-hoo.
I think y'all just don't. We just won't know as men. We don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Women have the group chat just like the men have the group chat.
But they're gonna communicate as soon as anything happens. Like the smallest thing is gonna be communicated with the group. Where a lot of that is held like close to the cuff with dudes. Like you feel me? Like it's gonna have to be something like a little bit crazier. There has to be like something else has to be going wrong.
We link up.
This has to be a bigger situation.
Niggas link up when
do this.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like that, so like it happens. Like it's not like it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But like there has to be something going on for like niggas to be brought into the day by day of what's going on.
So
Whereas
ask the question
on the
again.
female side, I feel like women, like their friends are more involved on the day by day, maybe the smaller issue.
Right. So do we feel basically that men have an easier time communicating certain problems and it not going beyond certain insecurities versus women that discuss things all the time and then somehow, some way, there could be a comparison to what's going on and other people's realities. Like some men keep it, and again, speaking from a man perspective, keep it like right here to the general. This is what's going on. This is what's happening. I'm not comparing it to a celebrity
or you
or myself. Yeah,
or like you
or you,
my
the person
friend
I'm
in
talking
comparison.
to. I'm just telling you,
right?
like based off of the scenario, this is what's going on. Whereas some women may see it as, I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm feeling to all the girls, but all the girls are gonna say, "Andy, do you remember when this one went through this? This is what they did, and this one went through this, and then when I went through this, I went." Instead, it's just like this is the perspective of what's happening generally right now, present, and how do I deal with it?
Okay.
So check-ins, how they go different with men versus women.
I must be a different type of woman then.
So wait, is there?
Yeah, there's a video. Play the video.
Yeah, play the
I
video.
feel like I need.
Which one was it?
The green. Old girl, lady, like.
Oh yeah.
Kid.
It's loading.
That's interesting though.
Yeah.
I think men do a much better job of checking each other because men see themselves in younger men. Women see themselves as younger women. I think men do a much better job.
I thought she talked more than that. Is that what she said?
Yeah, that's it.
Where I'm about to say, you elaborated hard on her shit.
This nigga deep dive like a mother.
He made insinuations.
I'm about to write an essay off these couple of words real quick.
Boy, he elaborated a little.
I thought she said more than that shit.
I thought she said.
So when I was talking about as far as the perspective of younger women, is the comparison, like the insecurities that, or the comparison to what other people's lives look like, where they should be coming in. Whereas men check on each other, and it's just like, listen, we're going to take you at face value. This is what's going on. Let's try to get through it, and we're not going to elaborate to a whole group chat something that's like very, very important. You got a couple of your home dogs that you really, really chop with. Mm-hmm. Some of your niggas that Q was saying, there's times you won't even talk on the phone like, bro, I really need
we got
right. That's face to face.
Right.
I really need to
this
talk
is not
to
text
you.
conversation.
Phones is on like, yo,
link up.
we gotta
We
chop.
gotta link up. We can't do this shit.
I feel like the biggest thing is like for dudes, kind of touching back to what I was saying before, keeping it to only certain situations that are past a certain level that get communicated outside. I feel like after that, like it's more prone to get used as ammo within females than it is for males.
What do you mean by
You just
that?
gotta be a real person.
Like
bro.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's like
I know niggas that's petty.
so,
bro.
but true. No, so it's like it's this. Nah, that's true. So that's
Niggas
not
be
fair.
acting
That's
like-
not fair.
Niggas be
That's
acting
not
like
fair.
the
That's
chicks
not
that
fair.
we
That's
talk
not
about
fair.
sometimes.
we ain't
That's
got
not
time
fair
for
because
that.
don't let them want to get involved with one of the females
Bro.
that's ingrained in
I'll
the
tell you some
situation,
shit, bro.
and they'll use that pillow talk against shit. So that's true.
Niggas, when they get in that bag, they way worse than women. Like, cause you
Sometimes,
don't expect
yeah.
it. You don't expect
Sometimes, yeah.
So like, I feel like yes, you can only be talk about from your perspective or your friend group, like Kay's about to do. Like, for my friend group, yes, my niggas is solid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I don't see, and I'll include this group of friends too. Like, my niggas is solid. Like, so I don't see what I see from other girls, I feel like they, from some friends, like girlfriends groups or whatever, like you might see like they will choose to hide shit from their friends because, you know, they might be more reserved to tell them certain shit. You know what I mean? And then you see some girl groups where like they tell each other everything.
Yeah.
But then there might be one chick in their group that
they don't tell shit because they know she can't keep her mouth shut.
Back like, all
That's
right.
me.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She's like, yo, I ain't about to be up all, like, I don't know. Like I've been through too much to trust, you know, a group of bitches. You know what I mean? Or a group of niggas. Like, however it gotta go. So it's individual, like however you, like, you know, however you feel like you interact with your friends and shit.
So when it comes down to my friends, I let these women know that, look, if I'm going to check in, I might not be the friend that we could talk to every day. Like, I'll pop in and out, like, you know, say what's up, I love you. You feel me? Maybe we spend like 20 minutes, 30 minutes on the phone. That's a lot. And I'm not even trying to sound disrespectful. I love my friends. I love my girlfriends. But there's a time and a place. And we can sit here and kiki and laugh all day, talk about shit all day, but sometimes work gotta be done. And when it comes down to really trying to address my friends, we have real conversations. You know, like I cannot have the ratchet. You know what? Let me not even say that. I can't have the ones that are not willing to level with you. You can't sit there and be like, you know what? Look, I'm putting all my cards on the table. I feel like this because of X, Y, and Z, and we're not doing the group chats and nothing like that. Like, oh, Felicia, I'm coming to your house today. We have to talk. Okay, come to the house. We sit down and we just air it out.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody else that I could just, you know, do that with. No. No. We all hold each other accountable, and I respect that. Like,
and that's good.
All of the women in my circle are powerful. We're all in different positions in our life and different places in our life.
And they respect you.
Exactly.
Like I know Kay, we get paid to be on the phone. We get paid to talk to people for an hour. Like, and my friends know that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, y'all know that shit. So y'all respect my time. Y'all respect that. Like, yo, like, whenever we get up, we link up. Whenever we talk, we talk. Like, and it could be real every time, or it can be jokes sometimes. Whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like my friends, my friends know what the fuck I got going on. Like,
that's a fact.
This is my life. You know what I'm saying? So like, if we can get real, but if you're gonna be hating off the fact that I'm not there,
we're not doing that.
Yeah, that's
this is not gonna be that.
That's that childish shit.
Yeah, no, that's everything has to be laid out, and there has to be that level of understanding, and you can't get that with a lot of different women because everybody wants to be in competition or feel like, you know, and then it comes down to the survival of the fittest. Then it's like, no, bitches' clothes is out. No one has time for that, bro.
Right.
It's just, let's have a mutual respect for each other and not waste each other's time and just be completely open and frank. I think that's how women should hold themselves and keep themselves accountable. You know, even if you do see yourself as a younger woman, what would you teach that younger woman?
Right.
You know, you're growing and maturing, and you have to have that wisdom. And, you know, we could walk in the spot and think we're a little bad bitch, like we 21 or some shit. But at the end of the day, you have to have the actual reality and that substance that you for wisdom, that let me check myself and let me see myself from a different angle.
That big A word, accountability.
Accountability. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Be jizzle.
I think it's a spectrum, I guess. I don't know. You're in a relationship, so do you find yourself in a bigger girls friend group or a smaller girlfriend group now that you're I guess in a relationship?
It's always been the same. It's always been like I have a solid, you know what, let me put it like this. I have my turn-up friends, I have my business friends, and I have my solid friends. You know, I place everybody.
Good categories.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's a Venn diagram, though, right? Some probably cross over.
You know, for example, Tanisha is my friend. I would bring around everybody because I know she's adaptable. But I'm not gonna bring no names. I'm not gonna bring, let's just say, Shanisha or something like that. To
watch
me,
out, Shanisha, watch out.
Damn, Shanisha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
damn, Shanisha, that's how it is.
Fucked up, Shanisha.
Only because
I thought y'all was better than that, Shanisha. That's crazy.
I'm cracking. No, I'm only saying that.
The close friends story.
You are not a
That's wild. You should text her
What
phone
would
right
the
now.
conversation be? What would the conversation be? That's where I'm coming from.
I say that because I find that girls in relationships have smaller friend groups.
They talk to you more, right?
They talk to they talk to their spouse more, and they may have like one best friend or like two best friends or whatever. I feel like guys, we still got we still don't chill. We still got the homies. Like we're always gonna be with the homies regardless. And I feel like girls, I guess when it comes to like big friend groups, they might be I guess.
Downsize?
No. Yeah, they downsize once they get into a relationship. It's usually, I guess, girls that are single because they can go out or whatever. So they have more time and they're more going out. It's more like of a.
I do that.
So like, when you're in a relationship, you kind of like stay home or whatever. I mean, sometimes I guess it's. I mean,
but like, I mean, are you saying it in like the sense of like they feel like they have to, or the friends kind of like just don't fuck with them no more?
For either situation, a female might feel like, yo, I want to stay with my nigga, and I mean, stay home and like be family oriented, and I gotta not cut off, but I can't be like outside and word. I mean, but
I want my partner with me. Like, I want my girlfriend to be outside with me. Like, I want to go on vacations. I want you to be, like, knowing exactly what it is that I'm doing. I want us to go to a photo shoot. I want us to go to, like, a club, even though I don't do the whole club scene. But I want you to be there, like, because you're a part of my life, and I want you to experience that together with me.
And I also say that because I think girls are a little bit more cattier than guys when it comes to bigger, I guess, friend groups sometimes like that. So
Why? Why do you think so?
I've seen a lot of explosions.
Okay.
I seen a lot of
Yeah, and within the big group, more yeah, because that's not when it comes to like girls. Say girls with like best friends, like they just stick to each other and they be good usually for a lot of times. But sometimes when it comes to like girls that get in a relationship and then they have a big friend group, sometimes it explodes. Somebody somewhere.
Somebody says something, and somebody's. I mean, it's a jealousy or something like that.
You think that's a younger thing, or you think that's like?
I think that is a young
that too.
I think it's.
I think it's a young thing too.
Because guys do that shit too sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
Young niggas, they don't understand when you not like when you can't come out with the homies no more.
Yeah,
it's but like bro, like relax.
As guys get older, I guess we realize that it's not. It's not. Well, I mean, I feel like guys wouldn't trip like that. Or if there's issues within the friends of guy, and sometimes in a guy group they get like addressed really fast.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean, like
we talk to my boy.
We're a little bit different.
Yo, what's up with
You're a little bit too much over there, bro.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
When things happen within
niggas will talk to
I'm
niggas.
like that. I think like
okay, so you're rare then.
When things happen, like say within my I guess group chat or whatever, if something is awry, it's gonna get addressed. Right then and there. I think sometimes with girl groups it gets a little held back, pent up aggression sometimes, and then we have
passive aggression.
So we have an explosion.
That is so.
And then that's how things melt.
That's high school, and
not everybody fits in this box is what I'm saying.
Not everybody at all.
I think we all agree that like
not everybody at all.
It's not even just a male female thing, but like from perspective.
For the majority, I would like to.
When it goes left, it's for the same type of personality.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Motherfuckers that ain't motherfuckers that just first of all. You're not independent, clearly.
You're not good with you, so you shouldn't be fucking with other people in the first place. Go get you straight.
Oh, I'm about to
go get your straight. Stop dropping your shit on the people around you.
Come on.
That's the fucking issue.
She about to speak on codependency.
Codependency is the main factor of female relationships. I don't feel like I could be alone, so I need one of my girls to be with me.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I could be alone and really face life and do a lot of introspective work and just be myself because I need to be around these bitches because we look pretty when we're together. I have the best time when we're together. I don't have to worry about nothing when we're together.
Or when I was younger, I know this girl, and I'm saying young, I was probably like 23. She literally was open about how she picked her friends. She wanted them to be less than.
So that she would be the one that stand out when they was out and about.
Yeah, she's very. Yeah. This girl's very like.
Yeah.
Very like she's
vain.
Probably,
like
she's very. You know what I mean? Used to run like up in the like industry type shit. But her friends were very normal people. And she used to say, I don't want none of these girls to look better than me. I don't want them to be doing better than me.
I've seen certain
like I want to be the best bitch in the group at all times. I'm
Classic. Like, yeah, that's
yo,
real.
like
that happens.
So you only can pick.
But then on the toxic side, then that.
Let me just say that.
Then some like ladies sometimes doing that puts a target on your back.
Period. That's what I'm saying. People don't understand.
I don't want to be the one to take it that direction, but like,
nah, yeah, bro.
That energy begets a certain reaction, and you're propping yourself up to be something to be conquered.
The insecurity is very loud. That's what he said.
We've seen that. We've definitely seen that.
Yo,
like, you go to the clubs and you see stuff like that.
Can I sidebar for a second? Speaking of insecurity, say you walking in the mall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chilling. I mean, and your girl is like walking ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
She gets a little eyes. I mean, gets a little attention from somebody else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we did. Yeah, okay.
Have we handled this discussion?
We did, but I think
I don't know how deep we dove into it, but we can go back. We can go back. It's cool.
I'm gonna go another way.
Because you told us about.
I'm gonna go another way with it. Okay. So how do we feel of our significant other getting compliments?
She still got it.
I'm glad for that.
Yeah, man.
Like
it's coming home to me.
As long as it ain't no hands touching.
Right. There's no touching. There's no disrespectful comments. We good.
I bet yo, she bad, right?
Do she know how to? Do she have to know how to react, yo?
Yes.
That's a great thing.
Yes.
You said what?
Because I want to say that. You got to know how to react.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. It's 100% how you receive that energy.
I like that. Yeah, no, but that's 100%. My hand right there.
She don't even gotta say shit.
Yeah, you don't even gotta say all that.
Even if you don't, I like that ratchet.
Okay, I got a question. I like that. Why can't she say anything?
No, she can say thank you, but you don't have to say anything.
He meant don't give it any.
I don't even care.
Because some people literally will be like, I don't want you to talk. Like if somebody even comes to you,
some people have the jealousy.
So I'll take it back. Listen.
One mic.
Yo, I'll take it back. Right. There was a point in my relationship, right, where my wife was down at Howard University, right, and at that time, it was a little hostile with the people that were from the area and like the people that they were trying to get numbers from, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was like shit where like they would try to get your number and like they would try to call you on the spot, and if that wasn't your number, it would go a certain way type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like there was a whole point where like that's an actual possibility. But like you have to take a real thought at.
I like how you turn.
What is it that we're really talking about, right?
People are scary.
Is it right? Because there's stupid motherfuckers. There's stupid motherfuckers out here. There's stupid motherfuckers out here with nothing else to lose, but to die over a dumbass cause that doesn't have any meaning over their real life.
We all talked about.
You feel me? Like before. So like it's one of those things where like you have to really take an inventory of what you got going on for you, and what the person that you're going to be engaging with might have going on for them, and take into account what those risk versus reward comparisons.
Hard to be on that same
I got a twist.
I
got a twist for this situation.
Go ahead.
Let me put my twist on and spin on it. Are you or your significant other allowed to compliment somebody else?
Yeah.
Yep.
We do it at the same time.
We're human. We're human.
Same time.
You gotta be on that page.
So like because that's like because if we're gonna
wait, hold on.
I'm gonna say no.
Hold on. I'm not talking. All right, maybe there's a communication between you and your spouse. Yo, she look good. I'm not talking about that.
No, he's talking about in the same.
I'm talking about in the same situation, not in the same, but not like you're trying to bag, but like, are you allowed to that other person, not just to your spouse,
person.
To the
I mean, we probably do it at the same time. Girl, you look good. Yeah, you look good. Yeah, you look good.
Ain't no way you could say she look good first. Come on.
Nah, you can't.
That's the nice big fella. I don't know about that one.
My bad. I didn't go high pitch first.
You cannot say a girl. You cannot say, hey, you look beautiful.
You look good.
She gotta be 70.
Actually, I act like I don't see. Wait for her to say something. He said, she said, "Oh, that shit fat."
First words
yeah,
were,
baby, that shit fat. Right.
His first words were, "We're gonna do it at the same time."
He said, "Oh shit, man, I didn't even notice until
Is
you
that
said
gonna
something."
happen, BJ? Is it gonna be what is the same time?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Nah, yo, she like, hey, babe, you see
BJ feel me.
you
You
see
know what
that
I'm talking
girl?
about.
Yo,
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know.
Come on, yeah.
I didn't even see
Yo,
that yet.
I'ma say no. I'ma say no because I can't even agree with my girl. I'ma say no. No.
Yo,
if
you know
if she said bitch look good, I know my partner. No, I cannot agree.
No, I would like to. Actually,
you gotta
let me get Kaes's point of view because it's a different point of view from we have. So how would you handle this situation? Let me, I guess, give this to the audience. You're in
your wife compliment a nigga.
Yes, you're in. I guess.
First of all, she's not doing that.
You're in a female relationship.
Correct.
You're in a relationship with. She's in a relationship with another female. So the dynamics are a little different in this situation. So
when it comes down to, I've definitely been the one to be like, babe, she's so pretty, or be like, I will actually take the initiative and be like, wow, I think you're so pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're allowed to, I think you're pretty, yo. You look. I mean, like.
Yes,
you've done that.
I have.
That's the double standard though of a woman.
I have done that.
But there's two of them in this.
It's still a double standard of a woman kind of creeping in.
So if your
if
your girlfriend was to do that, would you react the same way?
No. I think that
I'm smashing on these hoes.
So she can't do that.
She can.
So she can.
She can do that. Oh, she can. She can initiate. You look.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I
was asking.
That's fair. I just think it's like
it's different because it's women instead of men. Like if
you
a
know
man
what I mean?
goes up and like, wow, I think and then sis gonna be like, oh well, what do you mean? And then you'd be like, bitch, what the fuck do you? Yeah, it's gonna be a whole.
And I think they'll feel more weird if one of them compliment a man like on something. It's harder to, I guess, compliment a man sexually. Like, in my opinion, like a woman is not gonna say like, "Damn, like your shit, like."
If you get you
poking down there,
feel me, Bryce, Banks, like BJ, a woman's version of it, like, it's the physical touch. If a woman like touch your chest or some shit, that's the compliment of saying like, all right, yo, chill. Hey, relax.
Hey, girl.
Don't touch my arm.
Hey, listen.
You gotta relax. You know what I'm saying? You gotta relax.
Hey, don't start something you can't finish.
You gotta relax. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's like if your wife see that, if your wife see somebody touch you on your chest or some shit or on your arm, like, hey, like that's kind of. She might be thinking like that's a little extra.
It's fight words.
Like yo,
you testing the water, shorty. Relax.
That's a little more curious than a hug too. Like that's a little more curious than a hug. Like, are you touching like
my heart?
My
crevices, like
my heart.
There was one situation. There was one situation where we were out and this girl kept touching her leg, kind of situation. And I came up and I
had to let her know.
In a way, come on, bitch, know your position.
So,
period.
Yes. I came, I
said
seen
period.
I think I got something.
I walked up and I was like, "Oh, hello, how you doing?" She was like, "Oh, hi," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Kaelyn. This is my wife, okay?" And I believe that you are beautiful, right, babe? She'd be like, "Yeah." What are you trying to do? I'll do it like that. And then it's just gonna be uncomfortable and walk the fuck away.
That's the woman.
I was gonna say,
that's the woman.
So here's my question. Here's my question.
She's still a woman.
Here's my question. Are you ready for the one that takes you up on that offer?
100%.
Come on. Oh yeah.
Yo, your wife will get beat up.
It
is what it is. That's the difference between a nigga. A nigga ain't about to just get beat up. Like I know I can fight. So like 9 times out of 10 I feel safe, even if you big. Like I know I can fight. But a woman, she don't. It is
she
don't
what it is.
know about her 9 out of 10. She don't give
matter.
a fuck. It's 50-50. She ready. Like, you know what I mean? And then your SO supposed to help at the end of the day. Like, like my girl getting beat up. Like, I don't give if it's a bitch. Like, bitch, get off.
I'm sorry. Moved his foot to the side. Like, get
off. I'm sorry.
That's how fast. Get off.
What? Y'all not helping our girl? She get beat up.
Yo, listen. Listen.
I'm snatching.
100%.
I'm snatching.
I don't know if I'm going in closed fist though. I'm yoking the shit out of you. Like you gonna get the fear of God. You gonna get the fear of God.
I'm gonna baby them. I'm a
spirit a bitch into hell, bro. I'm bow. So get out of here. I was just catching a mean spirit, tackle shoulder, dog.
Like you'll be picked up. Like
bitch, you thought it was one.
Feet dangling and all type of crazy shit.
It's only one.
It's not gonna be no closed hands, closed fist, nothing.
Bro, it's only one.
Up in is too much.
If she losing, y'all getting jumped.
Up in somebody.
I don't think I could ever bring my
I'm taking everybody. I'm taking all their weaves.
Bro, I'm not about to hit her, but I'm gonna get you off.
Temporary ponytails. I'm taking wigs, human hair.
You getting jumped today. If you winning, you getting jumped. I'm sorry.
What are we doing?
If you losing, y'all can have the one.
You might as well take some hair.
Not just a push. A strong shove. A strong shove. Like you shoved across the room type shit. Like, nah, get out of here.
That's like a yeah, that's like a parent watching their kid get beat up. You know what I'm saying?
Gosh, you're losing.
You're losing. Hey, yo, get your ass off my kid.
Get off my girl.
Hey, get your
you didn't even let her swing first.
Damn. It said square up.
Oh yeah, you gonna break it up and have them fight again? Nah.
It said square up.
Nope. I'm not putting you through that again, babe.
It's like, babe, what?
I'm gonna break y'all up and it's over.
You're underneath. You need to be on top. What are we doing?
Said stop pulling hair, nigga. Stop pulling hair. The fuck out of here.
You gotta beat that bitch.
Nah, but that was
everybody take your wigs off. Take your wigs off.
Sis was over there looking at me like, "What are we doing? What do you mean? What are we doing?" Like,
what you mean? What I mean? You know what I mean? Man, what's that shit? For real,
bust it open for a real nigga.
Nigga said you trying to get down with LPG.
She got that shit wide open.
You see what I'm doing here? I didn't even know you came with the package. There's a bonus.
Which way you go? Which way you want to go?
What we doing?
But I am a part of
What you
it.
see being so straightforward, it's just like,
everybody's not always ready for that. Everybody's not ready for that.
Exactly.
So how long y'all been together for 4 years?
4.5 years.
Is this your first female relationship? Or?
No.
Wow, she said that like you was disrespectful.
It's like, nigga, what?
Please don't take anything I say disrespectful. I'm just a curious nigga, dude.
So I came out as bisexual
Curious about
when I was in 6th grade. Don't even ask me what year it was.
6th grade?
6th grade.
Oh.
And I told my parents, I was like, you know, Mom, Dad, I like girls. My mom was like, okay. And my father was like, yeah, I already knew.
Wait, what's the background?
So, what do you mean?
Caribbean or like your parents?
Oh, they're just black.
Okay, because I know sometimes that gets a little dicey.
My adopted parents is a whole different story.
If there was you lived in a Jamaican household, it'd be, it would have been.
One thing that you said was like having the Islamic background and then, you know, being raised in the Baptist church.
You were
my father came, you know, he was Muslim in his first marriage.
Okay.
So after, you know, he did all that and he met my mom, they adopted my sister and I. So he instilled in me all of the pillars of Islam, and I had 3 older brothers. So they gave me a whole different perspective on how the game should be played or how life should be lived.
Right.
You know, so when it came down to that, it was just, yeah.
Okay. So in 6th grade, you were like, yo, I like girls also.
Yep.
So
I came out and
I think I like girls too.
It's been like it's still like I like girls and guys, or is it just you just switched swimming now?
Kindergarten
and
preschool. I like girls too. I think it was like preschool.
I did.
Hey, you like Jolly Ranchers?
I like the blueberry.
What made you hit the power switch?
So I think some of y'all know I was in this relationship with this dude, like, and we was about to get married.
This nigga sat up.
I can't hear you. That's what I'm saying. You gotta talk to the mic.
Okay. Listen, I'm sorry. It's a good conversation.
It's too natural. It's too natural. You got it.
We sitting there talking, just me and you, my nigga. Like.
I know. Right? So I was in a relationship with a guy for about almost a year. He had asked me to marry him, the whole 9. Like, we were thinking of having children, the whole 9, right?
How were you?
I just knew. Wait, what'd you say?
How old
were you?
I was 19, turning 20, and he was about 24, 25.
Oh, he was ready. He was ready to get married.
He was ready.
On it.
And he did. He definitely did. Okay. I didn't even really know if I should say yes or no. So it was kind of like a situation where it's like it's there. Mm-hmm. But I have definitely. I remember mentioning to him, like, I would like for women to be involved. And it was like a more frequent thing. And he was like, you know, like, I noticed that, you know, you just want that. And I'm like, yeah.
Nigga said music to my ears. Listen, Kay. I'm just explaining why he's smiling from motherfucking earlobe to earlobe right now. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? So just proceed. Just pay him no attention.
I'm in delve in this conversation.
Go ahead. Like, stop talking, Bryce.
Yeah, you guys are interrupting.
Shut up, Bryce.
So you gave him this.
Shut up, Bryce.
I did one. I'm gonna tell you this. I did one situation, and it was just like, wow, you really into this bitch? I was like, well, yeah.
Yes. Never goes as planned.
So when he saw that shift in me, he was just like, you know, we had the conversation. I don't think this is for you, and I was like, yeah, I don't think so neither. Like, it was just like, you know. I'm not that person. Like I said, you can't put me in a box. I can't just, you know.
So if he would have accepted, I mean, let's both do this at the same time. Like, you think you could have dealt with it, or you were just like,
I didn't want nothing to do with it.
You wanted no part.
Don't want no penis, man.
No,
That's
I saw it became more frequent than I asked for it. I literally was just like, can we
listen to me?
Can we just
get the box?
And can I
order a box of dollars?
It went from we to I.
So you was taking him out the equation after a while.
Yeah, it was over with. I was like, yeah,
damn, son.
Yeah, I'm like I said before. I'm able to articulate myself in a way where it won't be like an asshole thing. Like, man, fuck you, give me that. No, but it was just like, I'm not really feeling this. And
so it wasn't him. It was just
it was him.
Was it him or was it just
him at the end of the day?
Partially. Was it what he had in between?
She can't be with him.
No, like I feel like at that point it was like I was being with him like in a way where I had to like satisfy my mom or my parents. You know, like this was the whole thing where like if I didn't get married to a man who was of a certain, you know,
stature,
and
bringing home a certain amount,
and it was just like if that's not what that was what my mom wanted for me 1,000%. She's a Capricorn, so it was like she wanted somebody to be able to take care of me, live the life that she lived with my father, so on and so forth, and that's cool, no problem, but. Honey, it's not for me.
It's still available. Yeah. You can still have your partner can still take care of you. Just because we have a different sex does not mean.
And that's what I had to let exactly
what you're thinking.
Exactly, and that's what she didn't really understand at a certain point. And my mom, you know, God bless her soul, she really had to do a lot of work with me. And it was definitely, I think women should have relationships with their mom. Being that she is not my biological mom,
right.
It was a different kind of relationship that we had to establish. So even having certain conversations, it was like, do you feel like you might have failed, or do you feel like what is, you know, especially because I'm not your child, what is the idea that you have for me, especially given that I came from a foster home. I was definitely drug dependent as a baby. So it's like there's certain things that. Like, which way are you looking at it from?
Are your adopted parents black?
Yes. Well, they're fully Caribbean, yes.
I feel like, okay, I understand why you had to have that conversation, because I feel like when you say adopted, some people like think white people automatically. I feel like white people would have been so accepting of
whatever was.
You want to be a unicorn? Yeah, you could be a unicorn.
You're a motherfucking unicorn.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
go ahead, Seabiscuit with a Go ahead.
Whatever you want to be today.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? So but I understand. So the Caribbean, they had to have that conversation. That's why I was asking. I guess before what I guess were your background. Yeah. Because of I know sometimes coming from. I guess the Caribbean or even like black families, they have those. It's hard to deal with that.
Yeah, 100%.
Stigma is still there. We still.
Did I misunderstood what you said? My biological parents are Caribbean. My adoptive parents are just black. My mom is from North Carolina, and my father's from New Jersey.
All right. Yeah. So either way, they still black. They had to. Sometimes we. from a different generation. They don't understand what's what's happening nowadays.
Right.
I mean, you gotta drag them along, and they'll accept you. You're their child. I mean, it might take a little while.
They come around.
They're gonna come. Yeah, they'll come. They usually come around.
Oh, and they love my girlfriend. They just like, all right, now when the baby's coming.
Right.
And that's just a whole nother conversation.
Finally, the herbs come around. I mean, yeah.
We got 2 dogs.
What's their name?
3 dogs.
What's their names and what's their breeds?
So Picasso is a Yorkie Poo. Butterscotch is a XL Pit Bull. And Serenity is a XL Pit Bull.
That's more my style.
Yeah, I got 2 big dogs and little smooth.
Yeah. All right, so the 2 big dogs outweigh the 1 little toy dog. So it's okay.
Serenity is 6 months at 65 pounds.
But she's gonna be tough as hell though. She's gonna be tough as hell.
She's gonna be a show dog.
Cause she's with the 2 big boys. So
Butterscotch just turned 2, and she is about 45, 50 pounds.
Yeah,
she's small.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, like,
but that Yorkie Poo is gonna be tussling around with those bully pit bulls. It's gonna be perfectly fine out here.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Have pictures of Serenity and
that's what's up.
Yeah, they're big. They're big.
I can't wait to get this house, bro. I that's all I'm waiting for, to get that dog that I want. Just because my dogs are gonna be too big for that apartment I'm in.
What dog you want?
Cane Corso, Presa Canario, like something like one of the mastiffs.
I don't know what the hell he just said.
Hey, hold on. I'll show you a picture.
Some German shit, nigga.
Oh, let me go see you real quick.
So like I was saying before. Yo, y'all don't think hell would be popping, bro? Y'all are fucking bugging, dog. Y'all niggas is like
it's gonna be
crazy,
hot.
son.
This episode has been brought to you by.
It's gonna be hot.
Yo, son, all the parties, come on, son. Like, what are we doing,
Listen, bro?
Y'all niggas is not even smashing the head, bro. If you're not married, what are we doing? No, bro.
You gonna be burning the whole time down there.
There's rules, nigga.
There's no rules up there when you married, nigga. You get married, you straight.
Ain't no weed.
Heaven. Oh, the boy.
Ain't no what?
Well, you can't. Ain't no fire, bro. The fire downstairs. We got it all.
Downstairs,
we got it all.
They said I'm high on life, baby. I'm high on life.
You know, like
eternal life.
What Biggie say?
The smoke and the
Biggie say I don't want to go to heaven with all the goodies.
You feel me?
I mean, what? I want to be
dressed in black.
Yo, son, you know the biggest song.
Nigga, you get high, you don't get low, nigga. Get the fuck
30 concubines, 50 wives.
Nah, man. I just know the lifestyle I live, and I know sometimes
nigga, you get high, you don't get loaded. Like that's the difference.
I get looked down on.
You hang out with Mac.
I was having premarital sex. I mean, I was doing.
Who looked down on you?
I smoked weeds, my nigga.
Into place, bro.
That's in the
Western society.
My nigga,
thank you.
I have this argument. I had this argument the other day, and I'll leave it there. I do not subscribe in everything. The Bible has been altered 1,000 times, thousands of times.
Yes,
that's another conversation.
Thousands of times.
Yes,
I am.
That's
a Christian.
why the Vatican has parts of it locked up.
Yep.
I am a Christian by faith, by experience. Mm-hmm. Now, listen, bro. You hang out with me. You hang out with people like me that are Christians, and I feel like we a fucking good time.
Yeah, no, we do, right?
You know what I'm saying? We a good time.
Yeah.
So listen.
But you're not gonna make it in the fucking heaven.
Oh, yes, I am.
You will, because everything will be forgiven because you believe.
Whatever.
However you want to. My niggas, we gonna be outside begging.
However it gets
downstairs.
However it gets spent, however I gotta get forgiven, or whatever the case is.
Downstairs.
It doesn't matter at the end of the day.
There's a door.
It doesn't matter if I believe in a heaven. It doesn't matter if I believe in an afterlife, bro. Like, because I'm a person that's living, like, right now. Like, and I feel like my purpose is here currently. Mm-hmm. So, like, I feel like God has, offered me the clearer mind to where I don't worry about afterlife. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not worried about, like, who I'm going to see and when I'm going to see them again, per se, like, after I die. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like that's just, I feel like that's backwards thinking.
I mean, there's some that believe or choose not to believe in certain things like birthdays for exactly the same reason.
Yeah.
So, like, in a lot of cultures and a lot of belief systems, birthdays are frowned upon because every single time that your revolution comes around that sun, you're aging yourself, though.
Yeah, you're aging yourself.
You're aging yourself because we're telling ourselves that we are getting another year older.
Like it's Angela Bassett 63 or is she 48?
And we are devaluing the power that our words have over our minds, our bodies, and our fucking environment.
Yeah.
Because if we tell ourselves that we're getting older
no more.
I mean, I was gonna say.
I'm sorry, but
I was just joking. You guys, I mean, I was joking. I mean, come on, let's keep it lighthearted.
See, this is your problem.
We don't have to go down the
rabbit
hole.
No, his problem is that he feel like this is too hot.
No.
This is low shit.
No. I throw a
Yeah.
grenade. I like to joke. Know what I mean, but
this
ain't niggas want to really take us to church and shit, and then bring us down. And this not joke.
Oh no, this
But
is not
listen,
light.
we can't leave ourselves open to the situation where like we touched on a subject and somebody's like, yo, but y'all didn't touch on blah.
But when we're joking, I think niggas should know.
But this ain't church though. I feel like I'm cursing. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we ain't preaching, man. We ain't preaching, man.
Yeah, right. Shit.
Yeah, this ain't church. Speaking of all still joking.
Speaking of jokes, I got a new drop.
You are the devil.
Yo, you are horrible, bro.
Yes, I do.
Now you need to take off that foghorn, leghorn shit off the end of my shit with that.
I'm tired.
Yo,
come on, man.
That's that. Play that shit real quick. Big booty hoes, fuck with it. Come on, bro. You gotta know what the fuck going on, bro.
That shit
You're supposed to be swimming through the crowd finding something that, you know what I mean?
Hood right.
What's the drop again? Play it again.
Oh man, guys, we all got our own jobs and personalities. Yo, before we get into that, let's go down one. I just posted something.
Oh, we going with the audible.
Right here?
Nah. Down.
Audible.
Oh yeah, no, that's it. I'm sorry.
Audible.
Right there.
Is that Steve?
Harvey?
Wait.
I'm muted.
What the fuck is going on here?
What's Steve?
It don't even matter what time it is.
Girl, what the fuck?
I ain't never wanted to give a motherfucker dap and motorboat.
She look good.
Like,
wait.
I can't see it. Let me see it.
Yo, wait.
Early in the morning, late at night. It don't even matter what time it is.
Girl, what the fuck?
Yo, I understand.
He's mad because he don't look like that.
Yeah,
right.
son, do we holler? Like, what are we doing, bro?
I never wanted
Do you think that's disrespectful if a nigga come talk to her?
Yeah, like
nah.
Okay, I just wanted to
Nah.
Do you think she would find it disrespectful?
Probably.
She might punch you in the face,
probably.
but you out here
50-50. She might be like,
Do you find it disrespectful if a gay guy come and talk to you?
Nah. You know, yo, can I get started?
So no.
And you know what I mean by talk. I'm not talking about
no. Like makes a pat. Like no. So I only think it's disrespectful once shit is made clear and you choose to continue. You feel me? Like the initial comment, the initial reaction, the initial whatever is one thing. Once a nigga reacts, it's like, yo, nah, bro, that's not what it is.
Do you think she's trying to put on a nigga repellent and then niggas passing? Do you think that outfit is a nigga repellent?
Nah.
And she's like, yo, don't fuck with me. You should know.
That's not baggy
I think this.
In her eyes, and she like, you should know not to come fucking talk to me.
I think this outfit. I think this outfit is undervaluing the level of thirst that is out on these streets.
No, I get it.
You can't have with some of these niggas out here.
Niggas are testing water.
And the drought that's fucking been happening for some of these niggas. You can't have a titty or two out on these streets and not attract some attention.
Look.
You know what I'm saying?
Kaesez she switched over back. You know what I mean? So you might find them. You might find the ones that's like.
It's gonna happen.
That's doing the dip.
Listen, we can take that a step
further.
There's
a lot of shit that happens.
We can take that a step further. There's certain people that take pride or pleasure in choosing to conquer those types of situations.
Just like men like to be pegged. Some like to be, the whole thing. Certain things.
Hey, yo.
Where did she go?
No, that ass is so true.
She went left.
Nobody dope as me.
Nah, but Shorty might want to peg you though. Shorty might want to peg you though.
You gonna
pull up like she like, alright, nigga, what's up?
Put a pants over.
She got the strap.
So the nigga might know what he's getting himself into.
Nah, yo, he got to unbuckle that. Unbuckle that.
You might see her post a dress.
Get that out of the way.
You might see her post herself in a dress one day.
Pardon that.
You know what I mean? Or
yo.
Like, she might post stuff in the dress and look good in the dress, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure she looks good in the dress.
Yo, bro,
right?
perfect example. Yo, I'll give you a perfect example. That is historically true.
Okay, go ahead.
The brat, nigga.
I knew you was going to say the brat.
Oh, super bad. Come out them shorts, bro.
Let's not get it fucked
I
up.
put it in the group chat before, my nigga.
Let's not get it fucked
I
up.
said, yo, I put it in this last couple weeks ago.
DABRAT, get out them
I
baggy
said, yo.
motherfucking Nietzsche's and she gonna knock your motherfucking socks
I
off,
said,
bro.
yo, shorty, the bride is pregnant. Nigga was like, yo, what the fuck, son?
Don't get it fucked up.
I sent those
Big Booty Judy know what she doing, bro.
Smooth magazine pics.
Big Booty Judy know what the fuck
From
she
back
doing,
in the
bro.
day, my nigga, I'm gonna post.
Let's not get it fucked up. That's Lisa Ray's sister, bro.
Look, that's
what I'm
saying. Let's not get it fucked up. That's Lisa Ray's sister, bro.
But the brat got body,
It's
bro.
all in the family, nigga. It's all in the family.
Big Booty Judy got a big booty joint.
Do not get it fucked up. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't think that's a nigga repellent.
But no, but like
women wear suits.
I was gonna say
that's not a nigga repellent.
That might be.
That's not a nigga repellent.
I just wanted to know what y'all thought.
That might be one of the best.
Out, man. Come on.
That might be one of the best wingman situations that you will ever run into in your life, son. Like,
that's a big fact.
Yo,
a lot of my boys was like, okay, like
she always gonna be flyer than you.
Yo, shorty, I'm in, and yo, son, it's both of us. Just a package deal.
I'm not gonna make that.
Bring the bitches.
So you talking about wingman, right?
Nah, man.
So look.
She got the joints out.
One mic. Yo, I'm gonna give y'all a key. I'm gonna give y'all a key.
Crazy.
Y'all lesbian homie can be y'all key into the female world, just like your white homie can be your key into the white world.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't let that go over your head.
Need some lesbian friends. That's what they're saying.
You should always
have lesbian.
You
friends.
should never discriminate who you can be.
No, that's a fact.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, but like different people have access to different networks, and different networks have different purposes.
Be open, you know, because I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got no
the
white
worst thing you can do is close yourself off from anything.
I ain't got no white friends. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta diversify your funds.
No. I know. I've had white roommates, and they might, hopefully they listen to this one day.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas know.
Y'all niggas know.
Y'all niggas know.
We all right.
We got a link.
We cool.
We got a
We
link
cool.
up one day.
But I don't consider them friends.
Yeah.
But I know y'all. Like, and I know you know what I mean? I know
Yeah,
your
like
boy.
nigga,
Like,
I got
so like,
my friends are.
But I know,
wanna
like,
say
your-
80% black, but my best.
But I
man
know
is
your
black.
best friend, like, and he's super cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I
I don't want a
wouldn't.
white friend.
I'm not opposed to being. I'm just from fucking Patterson. You know what I'm saying? And like,
little
I went
different.
to Rutgers, and yes, I met a lot of white people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But,
They give the best parties, Tommy.
They
told me about beer pong.
It's a difference.
One of my craziest
You ain't
parties
really
was at
gotta put
Pasha's
in.
though. So like, and that was with Indians.
You ain't
Indians
really
be
gotta.
violent,
You ain't
too.
really gotta
Not
put up
gonna
bread.
lie.
You ain't really gotta put up
Jewish.
on a bread for that.
Yeah, Jewish people. Yeah.
Oh
like-
yeah.
like,
Jews know how to party.
We from
Yeah.
Teaneck. We know.
Listen.
They
My
run the town.
my bar bat mitzvah run was crazy.
Yeah, I went to like 5 of them.
Was 5.
Nigga.
I'm just saying, yo, it's definitely good to have friends outside of you. know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, that's a
Like,
fact.
100%.
Never force it though. You know what I mean? Just you gotta move around. You know what I'm saying? You can't get.
You gotta have the categories like I
Yeah.
was saying. Feel me? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Who's who and what's what and.
Because at the end of the day, you never know the impact or the opportunity that
That
being
that person
comfortable
could
around
have.
that group of people or that person can present to your life.
Because even through my white
Exactly.
associates, I've met some good, and through my half white associates or my half white friends.
It's
'cause I
good to
do
be.
have
It's
half
good to
white-
get outside the box.
It goes back to, I think, what we were talking about before about like how we all came together and like the connectivity of everything. There's 6 degrees of separation between everything and everybody on this planet. Like, you feel me? Like, so I feel like it's all about like taking that step back and being able to understand, accept, and like understand that connection to be able to like tap into it for what it really can be. Like,
Get in tune with the infinite, guys.
absolutely.
Yeah, man. Yo, I don't know shit. We don't even need that last topic, yo. It's been a
It's
been a hell of a day. Let's end it on some boobies,
This
bro.
was a great conversation, guys.
Absolutely was.
This was beautiful.
It's gonna have to happen again sooner rather than
Yeah,
later.
there will be definitely a part 2 to this.
Yes, definitely.
This-
Kay, can you give them your Instagrams, how to
all your
get up with
socials.
all your socials, your digital?
How they can
go
do
on.
their Googles and find all.
Plug your businesses too.
Hey Google.
Do the plug.
All right, so I am a branding and marketing specialist. So if that's anything that you guys are interested in, definitely tap in with me. My Instagram is prophetic and just a letter, prolific. and you can definitely tap in with me there.
Let's go, man. Once again,
good shit.
Thank you guys for having your drinks and your smoke and everything available.
Wait a minute.
Thank you for tuning in to Make It Enough podcast. Yes, sir.
Love y'all, man.
Good night.
Wait a minute. What's this? This ain't enough. Make it enough.
As always, I am DJ Banks. We got DJ Buzz, DJ Blueprint.
My hats in the Blueprint classic.
My guy Q, as always, for doing it. Thank you, Kaesez. Thank you so much, Kaesez, for coming through.
Yes.
Tanisha, we see you. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Appreciate y'all. Have a good night.
Yes, Kate, thank you for coming out.
Yes.
Thank you.
She'll be back, y'all. She'll definitely be back.
Make sure you follow us on all our Instagrams. Make sure you like and subscribe to YouTube.
Yes.
Make It Enough podcast. You know what time it is.
Yes,
I mean, let's do this. We out. See y'all next week.
Facts.
I feel smoky, bro. My mother be on some Make It Enough shit, bro. She be like, you got 20.
That shit better
I'm like,
be
nah.
speaker, so
Like,
can
she be
bump.
like really on some Make It Enough
Need the
shit when she sent me
speaker
to the
house
store. I'm like, Ma, I ain't got it. You ain't got enough to play these pickets.
Said, make it enough, nigga.
Make it enough.
Like, you'll be all right.